Right now, a man who killed his own father and then went on an armed carjacking spree at an elementary school has been killed by an officer, say Houston police.
The officer, who's from a different agency, was not injured. The shooting happened just after 7:30 this morning on Campbell Road near Blaylock and Kempwood Drive. Ugochi Iloka is there with the latest now. Ugochi, you spoke to one of the carjacking victims?
Yeah, Ron Sherman, I sure did. Now, that one of the victims actually is an engineer on business in Houston, visiting from South Dakota, and he says that he was carjacked at gunpoint in this very area you see here. Now, we were provided surveillance video from a business on the street here of this dangerous encounter. If you take a look at your screen, you can see just what happened. You can see here when a man hops out of this tan-colored Toyota and pulled out a gun at this driver at the black Mazda on the 2800 block of Campbell Street. Now, the driver runs out and takes cover in a ditch after the suspect steals his car. Let's go back to when this all started. Around 7:20 this morning is when Spring Branch ISD police say a 30-year-old man was seen trying to steal cars at Buffalo Creek Elementary School. This also included from a mom dropping off her child. Police then say they chased the suspect, who then carjacked two separate people during the pursuit. One of those victims was Mike Noble. After he was targeted, police say the suspect took his car to a nearby business on the same street, got out of the car and ran. When an officer confronts him, police say he shot once at the Spring Branch ISD officer, and the officer shot back. Here's what Noble says about this whole ordeal.
He was yelling at us with the gun pointed at me. Very scary, yes. And it set in a lot more after the fact. I'm very grateful that I'm alive right now. I'm very grateful for the police that handled the situation.
Yeah, and we're so glad that Mike is okay, Mike Noble there that you just heard from, as well as the officer who was shot at. Now, Spring Branch ISD police say that carjacking suspect actually did die from his injuries. Now, Houston police also tell us before all of those carjacking crimes happened that this morning they got a call from a mom claiming that that same carjacking suspect, who's her son, allegedly shot and killed her husband, who happens to also be her son's father. Reporting live in the Spring Branch area, Ugochi Iloka, KHOU 11 News.
A wild story and a wild night. Thank you so much, Ugochi.